Hello, and welcome to Write Volume's Black History More. Write Volume's goal is to give diverse voices an outlet for expression, which we've been doing through our anthology series. I am Janaea, editor of Write Volumes, and in order to celebrate Black History Month, we decided to give people a Black History present. Here's a quick peek at the impact of Black writers in the past, present, and future in 3 questions. To help with this, I'm here with Michael Dunbar, a regular contributor to the Write Volume anthologies. Welcome, Michael.
Hey, Janaea. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you. So the first question is, did any Black writers influence you and your writing?
Yeah, actually 2. One is my middle school teacher. He actually is a writer. And coincidentally, he inspired me to do research on another Black writer who's a poet, Paul Laurence Dunbar, when I was in middle school. And yeah, that actually got me started with like doing poetry, at least initially. And I realized all I did was rhyme instead of actually doing different type of proses. So I decided poetry maybe wasn't my strong suit. But then that at least um, sparked some initial interest in my life. And then actually there is a third person, my mom. She was a sports writer, but she also has done a variety of writings throughout my life, and it's definitely an inspiration to me coming into the writing field.
Wow, nice.
Hmm.
The second question is, what does it mean to be a Black writer?
Oof. I Man, that's a difficult question. It means a lot. I think it means the ability to be able to have a voice for those that may not have had a voice in the past. And I think it's cool just to be able to add a different perspective to um, whatever I'm writing about. Um, but I think it means a lot to be a Black writer. One thing I will say is, like, for example, I was involved a little bit because my girlfriend with 826, which is a nonprofit organization locally for right, like trying to develop writers for kids in elementary, middle school, and high school of like low income and like typical schools that wouldn't normally give those type of kids the opportunity. And I guess just even being a face for people to look up to is pretty nice. But um, yeah, I just hope that through myself and others that like contribute to the writing field that we can help diversify what people read.
Oh, that makes sense. Wow. And the last question is, how would you like your writing to influence future generations?
Um, I would say the way I want it to influence future generations is that there isn't just one type, similar to the last question, that there's just not one type of way of living, and but there isn't just one type of perspective that we need to accept. Um, I think that unfortunately there's a lot of stereotypes with Black people overall that we can only be in certain boxes, and I think that's unfortunate because there are so many talented Black individuals, not only just in writing but in music, and not I mean outside of just the entertainment industry. And I think the more that we continue to contribute like into these other awesome fields like writing, I think what just recently we had the national poet laureate that was that like produced a beautiful piece at the not presidential inauguration. And as long as we continue to have more and more voices just like that, I think that's all I care about is that people be able to see more perspectives to it. So that's why all I hope for my when people read my writing.
Well, your writing is suspenseful, and there are some very unexpected twists to it in some places, like, let's say, horror.
Yeah, yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see what you create next with your writing. So,
Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens in the future. Uh, hopefully I don't get stretched that far, but even if I do, I'm okay with challenging myself to do other types of writing.
wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Michael. This has been a Write Volumes Black History More. We hope you enjoyed this Black History present and share it with others, everyone. And you could check out Michael's writing and the Write Volumes anthologies on sale on Amazon. And feel free to follow Write Volumes on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or sign up for our email list on our website, www.writevolumes.com. Thank you.